Welcome everyone to the world, my world. I have spent the last 24 episodes all building up to this exact moment. If you guys are excited for today's episode, be sure to hit that like button and stay tuned. This is going to be a 2-part world tour. Without further ado, let's get right into it. Well, hello my friends, welcome to my episode number 25 world tour. I am joined by Miah and Ricky.
Hello.
Hey guys, how's it going?
And apparently this black sheep beside us, I don't think he'll be able to do the tour.
Aw. Poor guy just wants to be included.
He just walks away all sad. He's like, fine, I'll go over here then. I am super glad to have you guys here in my survival Let's Play world. I can't wait to show it to you guys.
Oh, it's a pleasure to be here.
Awesome.
I'm excited. I've been seeing the pictures of this thing, your videos, and wow, I am pretty excited.
Fantastic.
I'm always a fan to see what other people are working on.
Definitely. Getting a first-hand view like this, that's going to be quite the experience, I would think.
Well, should we head on up to my very, very simple iron farm that I have up here?
Absolutely.
Lead the way.
All right. Well, and also for all of my viewers out here, this is a copy of the world, so that's why we're all flying around in creative mode. This is not my actual world. So this is a very...
I thought we were going to get the secret out on you.
Nope, not this time. So this is a very simple, it was a J365 iron farm. I believe it's 5 villagers and a zombie. I don't remember the exact rates off the top of my head, but it was super simple. I didn't want to go crazy for my first iron farm. It was just enough to get me by.
I
Nice.
can appreciate simplicity. Have you given any of the villagers random names?
I have not. I should start taking suggestions from my subscribers. So, you know what? I tell you what.
Absolutely.
Here's the time.
That's
If you
a great
guys,
idea.
the first ones to comment, I will rename these villagers in my actual world, not this copy.
I'm glad you clarified that. It would be such a feel bad. I'm named in the copy world.
So as you can see, this iron farm is not the most efficient. I need to go back through and replace these cobble walls with fences so they stop suffocating in the walls. But they do eventually get pushed off and down into the killing chamber.
Oh, nice.
Like I said, it's been
softened
enough.
a little.
Yeah, exactly. It's been enough to get me by in the world. So I haven't really felt any desire to improve it if it's working, you know?
Yeah, definitely.
Totally understand.
So right over here, we can see the same exact farm that I just put in Miah and I's world. This is the logical Geekboy Farm. Should be able to just cruise down and through it in spectator mode.
I was going to say, this looks a little familiar.
Right. So I built this, or I dug out this entire bottom half without a beacon.
Oh no.
Fun times.
Yeah.
Oh no.
It was it was a long episode.
I've been there and I understand, but oof.
Yeah, but then after I got this thing running, I went ahead and dug out the rest of it, this top little bit with a beacon, so that made things a little faster.
So not in my current world, but my previous world, I think I used the same design for a mob or creeper's farm.
It's an absolutely fantastic design.
It's great.
Yeah, I'm sold on this one. I'd never used this one, and seeing it in action in person, yeah. I don't see why I'd build any other one now.
The only way to go from here is just more mega, I suppose.
Yeah.
Put 4 of them side by side, stand in the middle.
Oh boy. Or just big old
Oh,
perimeter.
that would be nuts.
Maybe use a beacon for that though.
Right.
Just a suggestion.
No, we're using World Eater for that one. I'm not taking out a perimeter by hand. No,
Yeah,
sir.
that's the way to go.
Alright, so I guess continuing on east from here, you'll come over to my starter village. I haven't built up a formal path yet because I wasn't sure if I'm going to do my big mega base right here. I just wasn't quite sure how to connect it. So for now, I just fly with an elytra.
Wow, that looks great coming into
Oh
view.
my goodness.
I absolutely
I just love
the,
watching it slowly load.
right?
Yeah, exactly.
Only thing to do is obviously land on the path and give it the proper entrance of walking in.
Absolutely. Experience it firsthand.
Oh,
Full immersion.
just gorgeous. I'm a huge fan of the intricate detail. It's just something as simple as these little like upside down stairs and the trap doors. It adds so much, in my opinion.
It really
I love that
immerses
arch.
you in the world.
That archway is great.
It especially looks good with the bushier leaves.
Bushy leaves.
Yep,
Yeah,
it actually
that's
truly
just-
rounds it out.
Yeah, definitely. I like that.
So no interiors on any of these besides the cats.
Ah, nice thinking.
Yep, they're holding down the forts for me. Make sure we don't have any surprise guests.
Oh, that's awesome.
That's clever. I hadn't thought of that.
And here we have like the town center area. I built a lectern out of stone to kind of dedicate and remind me of what the whole origin of this village was for, and that is the very, very rudimentary trading hall that's actually inside of this town center right here.
I mean,
This
I
just
love.
looks so amazing.
So we have all of our free-range librarians in here.
Free range villagers. You are a brave man.
I don't let them go outside, but in here, oh, it is a headache to try to trade with them. Trying to know who's what.
I have done it before, and I don't think I will ever do that again.
Nope.
Oof.
Got to put like separate mob heads on them or something, man. How can you
know,
keep track?
That's a good idea. Or just name them after subscribers.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh,
That'd
yeah.
be even better.
So yeah, this was supposed to be like a town center meeting hall. It's, once again, not very finished out or fleshed out interior. It was just more practical than anything.
I'm noticing a theme with these buildings inside.
I am no interior specialist. That's something that I need to work on.
I understand. I struggle with the interior at times. So that's one of the reasons I first started my series was literally forcing myself to try and do an interior, and I think it's turning out all right. But I definitely need work on that respect.
I was kind of hoping to hold myself responsible in that same kind of mindset, but nobody's bugged me in the comments yet. So I guess now that the secret's out, people are gonna get on me.
Let me just poke the bear right now.
A little self-induced peer pressure.
So here is my storage barn. Maya might recognize this design.
I was gonna say, looks very familiar.
I love angled builds. Oh,
I
absolutely
don't.
love them. Really?
I'm just kidding. It was fun building that barn. I kept screwing it up.
All both times that we built it.
so easy to screw it up.
Yeah,
This is
I love the stairway there.
I wanted to try to find a way to flesh out the interior to really draw your eye in and up instead of it just being your standard storage room. I wanted to add a little bit of flair to it. So this is about the closest you'll get to an interior with me.
See, you can do interior work.
I'll take it.
And then we have
I really like the stairs.
my two dogs, Athena and Odin, right here.
Athena and
Nice.
Odin, I
Yep.
love it.
I'll have to attach a little picture inside my video so my viewers can finally see what they look like. So I guess cruising on out of here. This was all done in the 116, so there's no moss blocks or any of that in this village. I wanted to try to keep it the theme, but we'll see a little bit of the smooth basalt and other blocks here and there.
Are we just skipping by this wonderful windmill?
You know, yeah, we were getting to it. That is the first thing that I built in this village, was this big old windmill. I had this thing all planned out, and I think it executed flawlessly.
I completely agree. It definitely draws your eye, even from a distance. I love it.
It definitely
Yeah, I
dominates
can't believe
the
that
skyline.
was your first main build out here, man. That's ambitious.
Which actually, if we were to cruise around to the backside, this is finally going to be a little bit of a finishing touch for my viewers. This backside has been unfinished since I built it. I finally finished it.
Nice. That's great. I like the doors there. That's really good looking. Sliding doors.
Yeah, little barn doors. I thought it seemed fitting.
Yeah, for sure. I like the shape too. It's like that Build's car did, but you did it first, huh?
Yeah.
I like it. I am one with the sheep now.
Yeah.
This counts as interior to me. You know, you could literally just put
Sure.
like 2 or 3 cross beams across to make it look a little bit more closed in, and your interior is done.
Very true.
Yeah.
Like, you don't have to go detail every single block. Less is more sometimes.
Absolutely.
Ooh, I like your map of the area too.
So that's something that I enjoy doing is I like to have little reminders. So I'll do maps with progress updates, which I'm actually overdue for another one. So over here, this was the first map that I did.
Nice.
No, sorry, this one over here. You can
This one looks more like the first.
Yeah, you can see the original village in there, where it used to be, and the singular windmill. And then I went through and added in a whole bunch of buildings and updated it here.
I like it.
But
So are there any existing buildings left?
of the original village? No.
Yeah, nice. Full rebuild.
I have full appreciation for rebuilding a village.
Yeah, for sure.
So over in this one was my attempt at a sugarcane farm. It's by no means crazy ridiculous. That's in the next area that we'll be visiting.
So this is still more advanced than my sugar farm on SimbaCraft.
Oh, you
which
all
is
manual?
literally, I am straight manual. I walk through and manually cut it down.
Nice.
I'm not known for redstone.
You should see the one that Maya just knocked out on the zoo island. The thing is ridiculous.
That was the biggest sugarcane farm I think I've ever seen for like square footage of sugarcane.
It's so much sugarcane. So, yeah, I mean,
that's awesome.
I guess kind of getting back over to the world, we can see all of the farmland added in. I love my farms. I have grand visions.
I would call it, what do you say, medieval European-esque?
Yeah, it's a good description, I'd say.
I like it.
I always like
Yeah, I
doing
love this style.
the cobblestone walls, kind of like stacked stones, and then the overgrown sides.
It's a great look.
Just it always looks nicer when you border everything out.
And separating them like a real field would be.
Exactly. So
So yeah, you plan on going for a long time, right? You were talking about more than 100 episodes, weren't you?
as
So
long
this
as I
place will
can.
become insane.
We'll see what the 118
take-
update does.
Take one moment to appreciate the handcrafted trees.
Yeah, these are great.
I love a handcrafted tree. I wish I was better at them. I've made a willow tree in my world, but
Same here.
it is just, when it's done right, it looks so good.
I love building my little custom trees, especially this style, this kind of weeping willow-esque ones.
Yeah.
Really great look.
And then I kind of wanted to add a little bit of different elevations over here, so I built up this kind of rock wall thing.
Yeah, I love this wall. I remember watching you build that. It's inspiring.
The original plan was to have the village stop right here, so this was supposed to be a way to keep the mobs from coming up, so the free-range villagers will be safe. But then I'm like, nah, this village needs to be bigger.
Love it.
So that's why all the buildings kind of circle around that central plaza, then stop, is because this is how big the village was going to be.
I'll just fly up real quick and try and get a big aerial view of this.
Yeah, same here.
This is
And that looks great. The fields really bring it all together, like box it in so nicely.
Adds all those fun little pops of color.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a very colorful. I'm stealing screenshots here.
All right. This is here for you guys to enjoy.
I love it.
And then actually, if we were to cruise back here into the center of the village, we can kind of see the entrance to my original mine. So right over here in this building, this is supposed to be an abandoned building. I eventually plan on putting a witch in here to add her little giggle, but this leads down into the under area where the village used to be before I terraformed over it.
That is dedication to the cause right there.
Yeah.
Build a whole new landscape, not just tear down buildings.
That's great.
It's like
this is surprising.
It's like modern city building. You don't just build a new town, you cover it up and then you build a new one on top of it, just like Rome.
Yeah, that's true.
Love it. Oh, that's amazing. Ooh, this looks like a melon farm.
Oh, yep. So if you cruise on down here, this was my original melon and pumpkin farm. It was enough to get me enough emeralds to get the books and all the stuff I needed right away.
So,
Very nice.
in all of my trading experiences, I have found the best way to get emeralds is with the cartographer and the librarian turning glass to glass panes.
Yes.
It goes so fast.
I just learned that from Grian's episode a few weeks back.
Yeah, that is definitely the go-to method in my opinion.
I've been burning up all of our glass until recently, so we haven't been able to do much of that.
Well, now we have so much paper, it doesn't even matter.
Yeah.
I don't know how to tell you this, but I think you're overflowing.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I honestly don't doubt that. I did a lot of building around here, and it's literally just a single double chest. That's it. That's the story for this thing.
Checks out.
So we don't have to go down there, but the original branch mine is down that away. I guess if we were to just pop into spectator mode, you can just cruise on down and see I've done a halfway decent job of lighting
There it
up.
is. Nice.
Oh boy. I love the good just maze of tunnels going back and forth.
Yeah.
It's always funny to look at it through spectator mode.
Wow, it goes pretty far.
I like to just dig straight in one direction.
That's
So this will
good distance
actually,
on those tunnels.
these tunnels will lead you all the way back to spawn. I actually broke through into the creeper farm in one of these tunnels.
Nice.
That's how far I went.
That's hilarious.
Dang, in both directions, yeah. That's some good sized tunnel.
I've gotten all the resources to build this world by starting in this tunnel.
I believe it. So you said this is a 1.16 world originally?
Yes.
So you have to probably go a decent ways out if you want copper or any of that.
Yep, so in the nether, I just went 1,000 blocks north and then built a portal, and that's where I started.
Like the use of the white concrete powder in here.
I had actually forgotten about that.
Very nice.
Wanted to add a little bit of
subtle
texture
texture.
variation. Yep, and then the white banners for a little bit of movement.
Yeah, loving that.
I completely agree with your statement that this windmill has just been executed flawlessly. I have nothing bad to say about it. It's so nice.
Thank you.
And unique, too. This is awesome.
Right, yeah.
As far as the
Oh, and you got the little windmill down there, too. I didn't even notice that.
yeah,
It's like a futuristic windmill in an old-timey build. It just meshed so well together.
kind of sells that medieval fantasy vibe. That's what I was going for.
Great description for it.
Yeah, definitely.
That's the only way I can get away with blue roofs.
Yeah, it definitely works good with the blue.
So my original plan for the roofs were to do blue wool and lapis blocks.
I see you went away from that.
It was very ambitious, but in the end, it wasn't that I didn't want to grind out the materials. It was the fact that the lapis blocks had a border on it, and I just liked how the blue concrete powder didn't. So they blended together.
The texture is better.
Yep.
I like the powder.
Yeah. For the record, I was not afraid to grind out the lapis. Just wanted that out there. So that will pretty much sum up this starter village. If we want, we can either jump in the nether and cruise over to the other build, or we can just fly straight there.
Whatever you think. You know the world better.
All right. Well,
Yeah.
we can go in the nether so we can at least take a peek at the gold farm. So right up here, this is I need to remember. I can remember this. Man, I told myself I was going to practice this before I started. Oh, man. Give me 1 second. I got to look it up.
Wow, this is cool. This is different.
I believe it is a Raiseworks.
Oh, nice. I think I've
Okay.
actually seen his video way back for this.
That's why it's different than mine. It has a wither rose. And I couldn't be bothered to go get a wither rose.
That took way too long to get, just so you know.
Oh, I fully understand that, which is why when I was trying to figure out what gold farm to build, I picked one that didn't have one.
So it had a sweet berry bush in there for a very long time because it did the same thing. It just wasn't as efficient.
Understand.
Nice. You're missing a magma block over here.
I am? Oh, that's right. Yeah,
No.
that's been gone for a very long time. I think since I
Nice.
built it, it's been missing. Because I think I went to drop down levels and I just broke through.
Alright, here's a moment where make sure everyone's paying attention. If you notice the missing magma block, you should just put a comment in, missing magma block.
Hashtag it's not complete.
Love it.
99.9% built.
Love a call to action.
Oh, that's awesome.
So yes, this is a Raiseworks design. So this thing has given me all the
Weird.
XP I have needed in this world.
Off a one item sorter. That's awesome.
Right? Yeah, when I just lost all my stuff twice to those last two Wither boss fights, this is where I hung out to re-enchant all of my gear. So if we were to drop back down to the roof of the nether, these two carpets,
Whee!
I like to organize my nether roof by carpet color. So the gray goes to the end portal and the yellow goes to my mining desert.
Okay.
And
Finished.
there's not any builds out there. Those are just behind the scenes stuff. And then the torches to the north leads to the 117 chunk, so just 1,000 blocks that way. And then if we were to follow these torches, this will lead to the new city.
There is a goat on top of your roof.
He came back through after I snuck him from 117. He's trying to find his way home. Alright, my friends, I am back over here in the starter village by myself because I am getting a look at that footage and it is just going to be way too much to try to cram into one huge world tour. So I'm going to split this up into two parts and the next one will come out the same time tomorrow as this episode. I'm going to go ahead and show this little clip between Ricky, Miah, and then I will meet you back here for the final sign out.
This is very impressive work you've done here. I'm excited to hopefully be invited back for episode 50.
Yeah, same here.
I definitely want to get more people in to check out this world, and the further along we get, the more there will be to look at.
So he's
Love
saying
it.
we're out next time. He's got
That's
better
what I
people
heard.
for number
That's fine.
50.
No,
I'll go join my people.
Oh,
We're just the episode 25 guys.
oh yeah, the next one I got Corrales and B-Dubs lined up, so yeah, I mean you
That
guys
sounds
take a
about
back
right.
burner on that one.
I'll sneak into the server for that, man.
I offer you 3 pumpkins and a wheat.
Oh, you know what? Actually, there we go. Sold.
Yeah.
Ah,
He's in.
you're
Oh,
on your own now.
I bribe
I just
easy.
got a cup.
What you got?
I got a cup,
I don't have any cups. I like cups.
but it's in my offhand.
Oh
Q
no.
does nothing.
I should have known better than to invite 2 orange shirts guys into this world. Shenanigans were assured to happen. But that is going to have to conclude it for today's episode, my friends. I hope that you thoroughly enjoyed this world tour and got to see all of the work that I have put into this series. And I do hope that you will go back and watch it from episode 1. It's a little rough, I'll be honest, but it is an experience and I had so much fun along the way. Be sure to click that like button and subscribe if you are new, and I will see you guys in part 2 of the world tour. Until then, everyone, have a good one, everyone.